As we edge towards the release of Sun and Moon, we get a lot more information. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sparky CJ back again with some more Pokemon Sun and Moon news. We have 8 new Pokemon here to talk about and a few other stuff. So let's start off with Type Nose Evolution Silvally with the ability of the RKS system. When Type No gains a partner it can trust, it deliberately destroys the restraining devices it wears. Once released from that heavy mass, the Pokemon speed increases substantially. Free of the restraining effect of its mask, Silvally's senses are heightened and it can revert to its natural temperament. It has a wild nature, but it will obey a trainer that it trusts. And to protect that trainer from danger, it will put its own life on the line. Silvally is said to have been created to oppose a threat. Now, a threat could be Arceus because this Pokemon is exactly like that, but could it be another Pokemon? And they thought that, you know what, we might have to create a Pokemon that's like Arceus because Arceus is one of the strongest Pokemon in the game. You know, being it's God, the God of all Pokemon. By inserting an exclusive item into the drive on Silvally's head, its RKS system can be activated, causing Silvally's somatic cells to mutate and glow. The RKS system enables it to change its type, and its cells glow with different colors of light depending on its type. Silvally's ability is called the RKS system ability. By having Silvally hold items that correspond to each Pokemon type, it can change its own type. Multi-attack is a move that only Silvally can learn, and the move changes based on which type-related item Silvally is holding. So just like Arceus with the plates in his Judgment signature move. Now, competitively, you might say, just like Arceus, you think which versions of Silvally will be running around. It's gonna be a dragon. You know, if people won't run mostly dragon or maybe fairy or maybe fire or ground, that type of stuff. But overall, you guys already know I like the design. Try to picturing its evolution. I would think it'll start glowing, and then it just takes its hands and crush the metal, and then crush the mask. Mask fall out on the ground. It evolves. Bam! Ready to battle. Pounce on its opponents. Next up, we have Hakmo, the evolved form of Jamo, dragon fighting. When a Jamo evolves into a Hakmo, it breaks from its fellows and begins to live on its own to train itself. Whenever it can find Pokemon to battle against, it seems to appear. Hakmo dances before battle to show its strength, clanging its scales together to make them ring out. When this dance reaches its climax, Hakmo bellows a fierce war cry to challenge his opponent. The dance that is mentioning, it has to be Dragon Dance. If not, Sword Dance. But Dragon is just, because it's a dragon, this seems more appropriate. But hey, based on its stats, Sword Dance will be pretty good. Well, based on how fast it is, then you might don't really need Dragon Dance. Its scales make for the fine armor, so Hakmo doesn't worry about self-defense, as it makes multitudes of strikes and overwhelm its opponents. But as a result, its scales often become damaged and gets torn off. They grow back immediately, so this doesn't cause Hakmo undue concern. In fact, it views the number of lost scales as proof of how ferocious it has fought, and it brandishes its rare arms in a boast of victory. So it's one of those where it's like Pokemon in which is like, you kind of, let's say, collect a lot of things from your opponents. So it's kind of like you can look at my collection. I stole this from this person, this one. You kind of like, you do that to understand, man, I came a long way with all these battles. This Pokemon, I lose some of these skills. It shows how much I fought. If I didn't lose that many, I didn't fight to the best of my ability. But now it's time for its evolution. Kamo. At the end of its harsh training, Hakmo evolves into this overwhelmingly powerful form. It returns to the land of its birth while it watches over Jamo from a distance. There is a legend that says Kamo is covered in glittering scales in order to drive away a great darkness covering the world. The reason these Pokemon seek out Battle is to gain the power to need to defeat this darkness. When it detects someone approaching, this Pokemon rings the scales on its tail to announce its presence. It has no desire to battle against weak Pokemon. Komao-O's greatest move is the uppercut. It swings its arm up from below in a pin or a punch of great skill and force, sending its foe flying into the sky. It raises arms afloat aloft. It can generate a force powerful enough to change the face of the surrounding landscape. Clanging Scales is a move that only Komao can learn. It scrapes the scales covering its body against one another, attacking with great clamor. After using this move, Komao's defense is lowered. Now, by all that, this show on the trailer, it gets Sky Uppercut. Not bad at all. Now, this special move, use it, lowers my defense. It's just like, close combat, lower both of your defense, but this move just lowers one defense. It does not say defenses. So, it's one of the moves that, just like, close combat, superpower, it comes with a risk. You know what I'm saying? If you want to use it at the right time, or just, use it, you might be loaded. And the thing is, I feel like this move is going to be special, because if it's like hitting its scales and causing this attack, it has to be special. Physical, I can't see it, but special, definitely. Okay. Oh, I thought it hit the arrow. It didn't go. Next up is the evolved form of Cutiefly. Ribombee, the bug fairy Pokemon. Ribombee collects flowers, nectar, and pollen to make it into balls known as pollen puffs. These serve as food, and what's more, they also can cause effects like paralysis and dizziness. Ribombee may use puffs to strike their opponents during battle. Some of the pollen puffs that Ribombee makes also have a relaxing effect or can relieve tiredness. These are distributed around the lower region as high price supplements. Ribombee hates getting rained on. They're covered with fluffy hair that holds the pollen they gather, and the rain makes them wet and dirty. Allowing people know that if Ribombee are busily visiting the field of flowers, you can be sure that the fair weather will continue. Now, this Pokemon was like in a screenshot, I think about a couple months ago, where it showed that, I think it was like one of the trailers where you can see it, like I think hovering over a bush or something like that. But they made it now official in the trailer today. But it's cute, little cute little fly Pokemon. I personally won't use it, but hey, not bad. Questions you might, because it's a fly. Do you see it evolving one more time? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. Honestly, I would say no. Honestly, I can't see it evolving again, but if it does, cool. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on to the next Pokemon, which is Steenie, the evolved form of Comfey. No, Bonsweet, really Comfey. The fruit Pokemon, grass type, leaf guard with Oblivious. The calyx on Steenie's head is hard and Bonsweet, so Steenie no longer worries about being stabbed by other Pokemon. Pokemon have knives now? Okay. As Bonsweet's Pokemon may have preferred to run away from others, but now Steenie and other Pokemon can play together. Upon evolving, the Pokemon's furry become even more delectable, but as it gains a tomboy-like personality, living together with one is quite the ordeal. As it moves around, it spins its calyx, striking nearby objects, but Steenie could care less. It doesn't even care, bro. I'm gonna hit you, run away, or hit you and don't care if you hit me back. Steenie unleashes combo moves with the calyx on his head and its hard legs. First, it strikes the opponent with the calyx on his head, and when the opponent flinches, it lands a whacking great kick that usually does the trick. Now, the kick that he used is showed in the trailer, which is the next Pokemon's signature move, I guess. It's called Trop Kick. Now, I wonder, would it be a move in which it shows the attacker with his calyx, but as you can just say tackle, and you call it a day. But I like the design of it. It's very happy, you know what I'm saying? With a big smile on his face. But here we go, Serena, the grass Pokemon, fruit stuff for Pokemon, Leaf Guard, but also could have the new ability Queenly Majesty. Serena has the nature of high-class nobility. Any Pokemon or human that approaches it with evil in mind will be punished forthwith. It even turns its fearsome glare upon its own trainer if the two of them are not in fully sync, or if its trainer orders it to use a move that will be ineffective. Only the strongest of Steenie are able to evolve. When this happens, Steenie evolves with the blessing of other Steenie. Wow, can I just evolve without you telling me to evolve, or because I gotta get approval to evolve? Come on, man. His dad uses strength to protect the balance sweep. Serena is a high-kicking virtuoso. It has honed these skills beyond the level it achieved as a Steenie, and it attacks with graceful movements. At the same time, its fragrance mesmerizes opponents, dealing them with a secondary attack. Drop Kick is a move that only Serena can learn. It lowers an opponent's attack by showering it with blazing hot kicks, and it's style similar to that originating from tropical countries. It's said that this Pokemon loses its strength if touched on the crown-like protuberance on its head. Serena has the Queenly Majesty ability. The effect of Queenly Majesty are so intimidating that it prevents opponents from using priority moves, just like I think Dazzling that Bruxious has. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why they do that, but I mean, I guess the description kind of trying to make it use sense. The description try to make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because it's basically like a little queen. You know what I'm saying? Don't cross me because I'm going to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? What is the other thing? I was trying to look at the description and see if there's anything else I wanted to throw out there, but yeah, when I saw this Pokemon, again, another good design. It's nothing bad I could look at and be like, oh, I don't like it. It's pretty cool. The name, however, is like, why call it, the T is silent. So it's Serena. Like, why? Just like this is like Serena from anime. You could call it anything else but that. They give it a straight human name, man. But okay. But next up is the Alolan Grimer, Poison Dark type. You guys saw this in the Core scan leaks. The ability Poison Touch and Gluttony. When the population of the Alolan region increased, dealing with their garbage becomes a serious problem. As a solution, Grimer were imported from other regions. They fed prominently on garbage, so their body composition changed, as did their forms. What appeared to be teeth in his Pokemon's mouth are in fact residue toxins from the garbage it eats, which have hardened and crystallized. No method has been discovered to break down these crystals. Direct contact with them present a danger. Alolan Grimer is always eating garbage, but its constant hunger will cause it to begin eating other manufactured objects if it runs out of garbage to feed on. These are more than hundreds of Alolan Grimer and Alola garbage processing plants, and all of the garbage produced in the Alola region is taken for use as their food. Now, yes, I thought it was teeth. It just looks like teeth, but nope, it's not teeth. I kind of said it like, the reason why this Grimer became this form is because of, I think I said something like, exactly what it said in the description, being the type of food that it eats it so much it just transforms. I think I said something like that or a little bit different, but I feel like I hit the nail on his head with basically explaining why Alolan Grimer became to be. But this thing right here, Alolan Muck, because again I thought it was teeth. I was like, this thing has teeth all over its body, but that's not the case. Let's read. Alolan Muck eats whatever is in reach without pausing. If it feels the sharp pangs, not pain, but pangs of hunger, it runs amok. Jokes. It's thought that its ferocious appetite stems from an inability to maintain its energy level without a constant influx of toxins. Toxins are accumulated in Alolan Muck's body from its steady diet of their various waste products and manufactured materials. This accumulation has brought about a chemical change, producing a new kind of toxin. A lowland monk has the same poisonous crystals as Loma Grimer, but they are not limited to his mouth. They extend from all over the surface of his body. A lowland monk used them to attack, just like other Pokemon use their fangs or claws. And these highly toxic crystals are easily knocked loose, making them extraordinarily dangerous. The Grimer and Muck in the lower region produce and store their toxins within their bodies, so unlike the Grimer and Muck in other regions, you won't detect any unpleasant aromas when you draw near one. Now, could it be a move that allows them to use these crystals and have a let's say there was a move that they allowed them to shoot these crystals at you and have like a 50% chance to poison, because these things are toxic, right? Let's say, or always cause the poison. Or always causes poison if it hits you. That'd be really interesting. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. Oh, I'm so stupid. I am so stupid. I'm about to end the video and there's still 2 more things we need to talk about. Well, 2 more people to be exact. We have the new trial captain by the name of Ilma. An expert in normal type Pokemon. Captain Ilma graduated from the trainer school and is a hero to the students of that school. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 current track captains. 1 specializes in fire, electric, grass, water, and now normal. Next up is, drumroll please, the new Kahuna of the line. Because there's 4 islands. And here's the new one. Olivia is the Kahuna of Akala Island, the second island you visit on your island challenge. Her skill is extraordinary, as can only be expected from someone chosen to serve as Kahuna at such a young age, yet she still insists that she's not just a normal girl. Now, she specializes in, I think she specializes in rock, and I don't know if he specializes in any particular typing, I know Tapu Koko is electric. We'll figure out eventually, but when I saw her, man, I usually don't say this about most Pokemon females, you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it to myself, but I was like, she's beautiful. She is beautiful. Other than that, yes, that's everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I will catch you guys later. Deuces.